It is the year 1960 and American President John F. Kennedy is dreaming of an ambitious space program. But it's going to be a costly and a risky affair, and he's going to have to pull his whole country behind his great big idea. So he and his team decide that there are 4 different audiences they want to influence and 4 different messages that they need to communicate. Their first audience was the scientific community, and to them they said, what if you could fulfill your childhood dream? What if you could explore outer space? Their second audience was business and industry, and to them they said, what if we could create a whole new industry with the infrastructure, the services, and the jobs that go along with it? The third audience was the American people, and to them they said, what if we could beat the Russians and be so far ahead that they could never catch up with us? And the fourth audience is the political establishment, to whom they said, how would you like to be re-elected? What if we gave you an initiative that your constituency would absolutely love? So that's the real story of John F. Kennedy and his space dream. That's how NASA was created, and that's how Neil Armstrong finally went to the moon and took his giant leap for mankind. So which influencing tactics did JFK and his team use? That's right, inspiring. If proving appeals to the logic, then inspiring appeals to the emotions. When we inspire, we appeal to people's values, we appeal to their principles. We might share a vision, or we might draw upon a long and closely held relationship. Inspiring induces action in a very direct and in a powerful way. Think of Lokmanya Tilak saying, Swaraj is my birthright. Or think of Mahatma Gandhi saying, quit India. Or Martin Luther King saying, I have a dream. Or the French Revolution saying, liberty, equality, fraternity. On the other hand, inspiration can easily go to the dark side. So beware. Remember how Adolf Hitler's vision of one country, one leader, and one people ultimately led to the final solution. Or Karl Marx's vision of equality for all ultimately led to the horrors of China's Cultural Revolution. But how do we bring inspiration down to earth? How do we make it relevant in our day-to-day life? So how would you inspire your best friend to give up smoking? Or how would you inspire your boss to give you a sabbatical? Have fun.